I have 4 kids and always dream that my kids continue education, not only graduate from high school.
I started off high school knowing that, I had to go to college. My dad went to UC Berkeley. He double majored. He got his master's in Riverside. So, college was expected of me.
My parents did not go to college, so my dad actually graduated from San Fernando High School, and my mom only got up to middle school when she was in Mexico.
Most of these kids are first generation. So they know that, it's make it or break it for them. I had the reliability. My dad told me, if you don't make it into a school, it's okay. You can go to community college and then just transfer out. But a lot of kids thought, if I don't make it in, I just don't make it in.
I was born in Mexico, Mexicali, and I had lived there for 9 years of my life. Then my parents decided to immigrate here, and so we moved here. We came to live in Pacoima in the San Fernando Valley, and we lived here for the past 9 years. The first and second years were very, very difficult for me, just because I didn't speak any English at all. So it was just a very difficult process. I was actually in ESL. Once I got into middle school, I was taking honors courses and got advanced like on my CSTs and everything like that. And so now in high school, I was able to take AP classes. And I was also able to take like honors courses and just really develop myself even more.
The 3 of my kids, they start taking classes when they're in high school. So they already have been they finished early, per se, and they didn't need to pay, because if you start taking those classes when you're in the 9th grade, you can finish your career sooner. You go ahead like a year or two.
A lot of young adults, the mistake they make is that they don't put in the initiative. I went up to my counselor, actually, I kind of almost lived in her office. I told her, I need you to give me as many variety in my classes that I can get, just so I know, what clicks with me, what doesn't click with me. So that's what I did. Later on, the other help I got was Project Grad.
So I was actually in Project Grad from middle school until high school. And so they basically offered like different programs, and they also offered a scholarship at the very end of the program, and they exposed us to a lot of different college requirements when we did our UC applications or Common App. One of our friends, William, and part of ASB, they organized this event where the parents could come and fill out the FAFSA information, fill out the FAFSA paper. So that was a lot of help, because I as a first generation student, I really had no clue as to what to do.
A lot of families, maybe this is the first time they know about, they can apply for a scholarship for the schools, and they can have the opportunity to have a mentor, a counselor to sit and guide them how to fill out the application. Also for the Dreamers, SB 540 is going to be conducting a workshop, so I believe it's going to be bilingual. So if you have didn't have the opportunity yet to come and learn about the system and how you can apply.
Let's get these kids not afraid to say, I'm going to go to UCLA or to UC Berkeley. I'm not going to be afraid of the price tag of the school. I felt really proud seeing all these kids with their faces glowing, telling their parents in Spanish, si voy a donde yo quiero, I'm going to go where I want to go. If you told me in 9th grade year that I was going to go to New York for college, I wouldn't have believed you. But, life just takes a left turn sometimes, and you have to be flexible enough to take this left turn and make the most of it.
Sometimes, especially with our families, they are low-income families, they say, we cannot afford it, to go to those prestige universities.
When I first told my mom that I was accepted, and my sister, they were just kind of like, okay, congratulations. And, when I was able to tell my teachers and some of my friends, they were like, wow, it's Harvard, like someone from San Fernando can get in. And so they were so excited. I mean, it was just like blown out of proportion. And, the Daily News also came in, so they wrote an article about the story, the San Fernando Sun. And it was just a big impact that it had on the community. And I think that's really when my parents and my mother actually was the one that realized that it was something big, that it was something for the future.
While we graduated, we were holding hands, crying, because she made it to Harvard University, which is one of the most prestigious schools in the country. And she looked back and she said, I had never even imagined going to college. I'd always imagined being with my mom, graduating high school, and going to be a cleaning lady. So I definitely believe that if you put in the effort, anything is obtainable.
Someone from San Fernando can do it, and it just seems impossible. And I think that was my biggest fear. If I would have let the fear of failure stop me, I wouldn't have applied to such a great university. And I never in my wildest dreams did I think I would get in, because it is true. They bring down the San Fernando High School, they bring down its esteem, and they say that, you know, not a lot of great things can come out of that high school, but, you know, there's a lot of examples. There's a lot of students that are starting to graduate and are starting to make such a big impact in their community, and I'm just proud to be one of them and honored as well.